Hey everybody, welcome to the ranch today. My name is Matt. Owen's with me today. And if you saw in our previous video, we had began the site prep for our shop where we had the bulldozers here, cleared out hundreds of trees. We hauled in 30 dump truckloads of rock, leveled the pad for the foundation. But today the builders are showing up and they're actually going to start building the forms, getting the rough in plumbing ready. This is actually the building. And before it was playing in the dirt, but this is actually a structure is going up. So we're super excited. We're going to take you along. Now this shop is going to be where we park our RV and where we have some equipment for our business. So this is going to be kind of the headquarters we're going to use to kind of, as we continue to build out the ranch in the future. So we're super excited. The builders should be here probably within an hour and we're going to get started. So let's go. All right, here it is. This is the site of the future shop. As you can see, the pad is all laid out. It's level. It's ready for the concrete guys to come in and start building the forms. Now, this is like the world's largest sandbox. This is pretty much solid sand, which the builder says it's actually a good material when compacted properly to build a slab on. You have some materials that expand and contract with moisture and temperature and things like that. But sand, when compacted properly, is a really good base. So good thing because we've got plenty of it. But so here you go. This is the future site. All right, everybody. Well, it is a new day. And as you can see behind me, there are concrete forms starting to go up for the slab for our new shop, barn, RV parking area. This is like our multi-use headquarters for the ranch of where we're going to kind of base camp out of while we build out the ranch. So as you can see, we have concrete or the forms going in for the concrete slab. The plumber is actually coming in today to start digging the trenches for all the plumbing that will be under and in the slab. So man, progress is happening. It might not look like much, but it's a lot for me. Not a lot in the sense of like overwhelming, but a lot in the sense of excitement and anticipation for what's to come. But we're making progress. Forms are going up, plumbing's happening, and before long we're going to have a slab, and then we're going to have a building. Well, it has been a long day, a long productive day. The plumbers just left. As you can see here, I'll show you a little close up. I just got done. I've been brush cutting with the skid steer. Man, I'm going to make a video on that sometime. It's an amazing piece of machinery. It's amazing what it can do. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about now. We're talking about the slab and the plumbing. So let me show you what we got going on here. And we're getting really close to pouring concrete. Well, the plumbing and all of our water lines, we have frost-proof spigots that's going to be around the perimeter of the shop. But the plumbing is in for showers, toilet upstairs, toilet downstairs, shower drain. We are, man, getting close. Here we got the, for a commercial sink. Here we have the hot water heater. More, this is where the campers are gonna go. On this side, we have a RV dump and the water frost-free spigot down on that side. And then we also have a water frost-free spigot and the septic. This is the dump for the RV. So man, we are getting closer and closer to pouring concrete. Well, it is an exciting day. I have been in New Mexico working for a little while, but this afternoon I am heading to the ranch because we have something exciting going on tomorrow morning, bright and early. We will be pouring the concrete slab for the shop. Guess what time we're going to be pouring the slab at? 4 o'clock a.m. So I'll get to the ranch about 10:30 or 11 o'clock tonight. and I'll be up bright and early in the morning at 4 o'clock, ready to watch them pour the slab, get some footage for you guys. I'm excited because actually seeing this slab come to life and be poured helps, kind of visualize the shop and the size of the shop and where everything's going to be. It's just really going to be exciting to actually start seeing things happen. So cannot wait. I'll be up bright and early in the morning, and I will see you then. Well, I just got to the ranch. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I wanted to come out here and check on all the concrete pad progress before I go get a few hours of sleep, and then be up at 4 o'clock to start pouring the slab. Everything's looking good out here. Man, it's exciting. I have this little flashlight here. You can see all the footers. I'll try to get out here in the morning, but at 4 o'clock, it's still gonna be dark. I guess they will haul some lights out and start pouring this in the dark. But this is gonna be a pad, like a parking pad out here that will be outside the garage doors. Well, good morning, everybody. So it is bright and early in the morning. It's about 4:30. I've been hearing trucks go by, pump trucks, concrete trucks. So I know stuff's going on. Let's head back there and see what's going on. Like I said, it is bright and early, still dark outside, but action is happening. So let's get back there and see what we have. All right, well, looky here behind me. We have a slab. Man, I put this in, I was awake. I was out here shooting video for you, but at 4 o'clock this morning, and by noon, we have a finished slab. It is smoothed out, ready to go. Now, I talked to the concrete guy. I'm gonna come out here a couple times today, probably about 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock tonight, and go ahead and wet the concrete down. We want to try to keep as much of that moisture in the concrete as possible over the next, day or two, just to help it cure more slowly. And that just gives us a better slab in the long run, of a stronger slab. So we want to slow down that process as it's a nice day outside, a little breezy, but it's warm. We want to slow down that process. But man, it's amazing what happens when a group of people come together. These guys this morning, probably a dozen of them come in here and put down over 60 yards of concrete. And man, the slab is there. It looks awesome. We have this little area out here out front that's gonna be more of a parking pad going into the bays. You can see kind of the garage door. All right, so one feature that I was pretty set about in the shop, because our shop in New Mexico, our garage doors are set even with the slab. So we have wind and blowing rain, it blows water inside the shop, which I'm always cleaning it up, and I am tired of cleaning up water that's blowing in. So here we went ahead, I saw this on a YouTube video actually when I was doing some research for the shop, and these were like must-haves for your shop. So this is where the concrete right here for the garage door is going to close is about an inch, maybe a little bit more lower than the main slab of the shop. So when the door comes down, it will close in this little inset part right here. So any water that comes in will run straight down and won't be able to get into the shop. So this is one thing I'm super excited about. No more water inside the shop. But if you saw our last video where we had the dozer in here and we cleaned out this entire section of the land for the shop, you might have noticed that giant brush pile. Well, it's no longer there. So the giant brush pile is actually buried right behind me where you see that dirt. We buried the brush pile. We were thinking about possibly burning the brush pile, but we do currently have a burn ban in effect right now, so we weren't able to burn it. And living in New Mexico, we don't have trees and stuff to burn, so I know very little about burning brush and brush piles. But I was told that it was so big and packed so tight and so close to the shop that if we actually burned it, once we had the building up, that the heat from it would be so hot that it would melt and burn the building, melt the paint off the metal. So that was not an option. So we buried it right there behind us. The guy was really good as far as like putting wood, packing it with dirt, putting wood, packing it with dirt to really layer it in there so we don't have a lot of settling over time as it breaks down. But the brush pile is gone. Stuff is really cleaning up, and we're able to really start seeing the vision as things come to life. We get everything cleaned up and start building the shop. Well, thank you for joining us on this video. Thank you for joining us on this journey as we build out the ranch. I hope as we kind of go towards our dreams and our visions and our goals we've set for this property, that it inspires you to do the same as well in your life, to go after those goals and set goals and visions and dream big and go after them. So thanks again for joining us. In the next video, we're going to begin framing it up. So it's going to be taking shape very quickly, and we can't wait to take you along. So we will see you then.